Welcome back, friends, to another episode of Lynch Paints, where I, Lynch, will be showing you all how to go about painting the renowned Justaerin Terminators for your Sons of Horus Legion for the Horus Heresy tabletop game. So, grab your paints and paintbrushes and let's go slaughter some loyalists. But of course we can't just be turning up to the tabletop to fight off the loyalist with a grey army, so we're going to need a lovely range of paints, and these are the ones I have used today. As well as the paints, you will need some applicants to put them onto your model. So for this I recommend a medium-sized brush, a medium finer detail brush, and a teeny weeny teeny tiny brush for those teeny tiny places. So the first step is to prime the model in a black acrylic primer, and then what we're going to do, so we're going to grab some Incubi Darkness, a medium-sized brush, and what we're going to do is that we're just going to dry brush over the model. Next up, we'll take the Incubi Darkness, mix in a little bit of light grey, and then we're going to take a very fine detail brush, and we're just going to go over the highlights of the armour. Now that the black armour is done, we're going to focus on the red areas. So I'm going to want to grab some black and some dark red for now. So I'm going to utilise this corn red and Abaddon black. And I'm just going to give it a bit of a 50-50 mix. Give it a nice little watering. And then we're going to go over the shoulders, the tabards and the headdress. So we're going to slowly start working, building up these layers of red. Now just using pure corn red, and then eventually we'll work our way up to adding in just a tiny bit of the Fiston red. So now I'm just adding in just a little bit of this Blood Angels red, and I'm just picking out the raised areas and doing a little bit of highlighting as well. Moving on to the next stage, we are going to look at the trim, and for this we're just going to start out with a nice goldy brass and a medium-sized brush, and then we're just going to go over the trim and all the adornments and that sort of thing with this colour, and then we'll probably add on a wash afterwards and then go over it in a lighter gold. So up next we're going to look at the metalwork, and for this we're going to start out with this lovely Iron Warriors base. I'm going to take a medium-sized brush and we're just going to dry brush the majority of the metalwork. So we're talking about the claws, the weapon, and the joints in between the armour. So what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to introduce a dark brown wash, and I'm just going to apply it with a very fine detail brush over the gold, but I'm just going to focus on getting the rivets and around the edges of the gold plating. Also, one thing to add is that the brown wash goes really well with red, as they're both warm colours. They really complement each other. So if you have any armour that's primarily red, definitely go for the brown wash rather than the black wash. So just while the wash is drying, I'm just going to have a look at the energy coils on the plasma, and I'm just going to grab some of this Corax white. Just going to do a nice little base colour coat just over the top. Then what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to introduce a couple of different blues just to act as a glaze over the top, and then that should give a really nice effect. Moving on to our last step, we are going to look at the eyes. Now, they are quite difficult to see at first, but there are lenses on there, and the Justaerin have red lenses, so we're going to take a little bit of the black, a little bit of our red, and we're just going to make a dark red mix, just as our base colour, and then what we'll do is that we will slowly build up to a brighter red, and then mixing in a little bit of yellow to create an orange, and then finally putting in our little white dot at the back as our reflective light source. Alright, so our Justaerin is ready for the battlefield. All he needs now is just a suitable base, and he is good to go. So here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is how I go about painting the Justaerin for the Sons of Horus Legion for the Horus Heresy. Now, I really hope that you have all enjoyed this video today. I haven't got round to doing the basing just yet, but as soon as I do, I will be putting some posts up onto my Instagram page at Lynch Paints. I will have a link for that in the description below if you are new. If you wanted to pick up some Terminators for your various legions, then I do have a affiliate link for Wetland Games in the description down below. Using that link helps just to support me and my channel, and it costs you no additional fee really on top of the models that you were going to buy anyway, so you may as well just use the link below, and you get a handy dandy saving on top of that as well. Also, if you wanted to support me just a little bit further, just a smidgen, if you're feeling very generous, I do have a link to a coffee page down below. That would be absolutely brilliant if you could check me out over there. If you're new to my YouTube, then a like and subscribe would be absolutely massively appreciated as always, and thank you everyone that has continued to tune into my videos. I massively appreciate it. I really, really do. So anyway, without further ado, stay safe, stay beautiful, and we'll see you next time.